Sometimes, betrayal doesn't come wrapped in controversy or loud accusations. Sometimes, it arrives in style, wearing matching cream-colored outfits and walking hand in hand into one of the biggest music events of the year. At the 2025 BET Awards, hip-hop fans and the entire entertainment world witnessed what looked like the unraveling of one of rap's most celebrated love stories. Papoose, once hailed as the model of commitment, loyalty, and enduring love, made an entrance that turned heads, but not for the reasons anyone expected. He walked the red carpet not with Remy Ma, his wife of over a decade, but with Clarissa Shields, the undefeated boxing champion and rising cultural figure. And it wasn't just that they were together. It was how they were together. The way he held her, the way she smiled at him, the way their outfits were coordinated, everything about the scene screamed couple energy. And the most shocking part, Remy Ma was nowhere to be found. No red carpet, no backstage glimpses, no reaction on social media. In a world where absence often speaks louder than presence, Remy's silence was deafening. This wasn't a staged appearance for publicity. This felt real. Too real. It felt like a statement, not just from Papoose, but from Clarissa too. Her body language wasn't hesitant or shy. She looked completely at ease beside Papoose, like this wasn't her first time stepping out with him. In fact, she looked like she had been playing this role for a while. They didn't just match outfits, they matched energy. Every shared glance, every synchronized laugh, every small physical touch told the same story. This isn't a flirtation. This is a relationship. One that has clearly been growing for some time. For years, fans celebrated Papoose as the gold standard of loyalty. He was the man who waited patiently while Remy served a prison sentence. He raised her son, held her down publicly and privately, and never once wavered. When Remy was released, their reunion felt like something out of a movie. They celebrated their marriage, made music together, and seemed to genuinely enjoy each other's company. They weren't just a couple, they were a brand. A symbol of what it meant to ride or die. That's why the BET Awards appearance was so jarring. The man who once cried on camera about his love for Remy was now kissing another woman in front of the world. The kiss wasn't scandalous in its execution, a soft, near-the-cheek moment during a commercial break, but it was scandalous in what it represented. Clarissa didn't flinch. Papoose called her babe. Not champ, not friend, not sis, babe. The internet noticed, and within minutes, social media erupted. Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram turned into full-blown detective agencies. Fans dissected the moment from every angle. They pulled old clips, old photos, and even parsed through song lyrics to understand how long this had been going on. The kiss was just the spark. What followed was a firestorm of speculation. Was this the end of Remy and Papoose? Was this a stunt? Where was Remy Ma? Looking back, the signs were there. Over the past year, Clarissa and Papoose had been seen together more and more. At first, it seemed innocent, shared appearances, joint gym sessions, Instagram tags. But then came the captions. Vague references to loyalty, inner strength, and vibes only real ones understand. People speculated, but Papoose dismissed the rumors. Clarissa laughed them off. And Remy? She said nothing. No denials, no clarifications, just silence. That silence grew louder over time. Joint posts between Remy and Papoose stopped. No birthday tributes, no couple selfies. Fans began to ask, is something going on? But without confirmation, most were reluctant to believe that the most loyal man in hip-hop had changed. Until now. Clarissa didn't waste any time owning the narrative. Just days after the awards, she posted a black and white photo of her and Papoose holding hands backstage. Her caption, "Loyalty is earned, love is chosen." The message was subtle but piercing. She wasn't hiding. She was stepping into the spotlight. Then came another post, a silk robe selfie, no makeup, with the words UNBOTHERED. Unapologetic, unmatched. She wasn't just playing the role of Papoose's new partner, she was embodying it. Meanwhile, Remy Ma's world seemed to fall apart quietly. Her next event was abruptly canceled. A source close to her reported that she was emotionally overwhelmed and trying to process everything. It didn't help that fans started digging up old photos of Remy and Clarissa together. At one point, they had been friendly, laughing at events, sharing positive posts. Now, those same images were being reposted with captions like "From friend to homewrecker." Insiders say Remy has consulted legal counsel. She and Papoose co-own properties and a music label. There are contracts, investments, and shared deals. Even if they don't officially divorce, she may be preparing to protect her interests. And according to whispers from the legal community, her team is considering whether Papoose's actions could be considered emotional infidelity under the terms of their marital agreement. It might sound far-fetched, but in celebrity law, these kinds of clauses are common. Betrayal doesn't have to be physical to be costly. The music industry, too, has taken notice. One major female rapper, strongly rumored to be Nicki Minaj, posted a cryptic tweet saying, "Funny how loyalty got limits now. Thought he was different." No names, but the timing was telling. A hip-hop blogger claims that a major deal Remy was negotiating recently fell through. The execs behind it reportedly felt her public drama was too much of a distraction. And then there's the fans. On Reddit and TikTok, people have gone full investigative journalist. Timelines, body language analyses, interviews from years ago, it's all being pulled apart. One user posted a clip from 2017 where Papoose talked about how loyalty was the foundation of his life. Another responded, "Guess the foundation cracked." Others have taken a more philosophical view. One viral post read, "Loyalty doesn't mean you'll never fall for someone new. It just means you won't while someone's still holding you down." That sentiment has been shared across platforms. Because for many, the issue isn't that Papoose fell in love with someone else, it's how he did it. Publicly, boldly, without explanation. Which brings us to the heart of the matter. This isn't just a love triangle. It's a story about narrative control. For years, Remy and Papoose controlled their narrative. They were the love story. They were the standard, but now that story is being rewritten in real time. Clarissa Shields didn't just show up. She stepped in. And whether you believe she did it righteously or recklessly, one thing is clear. She's not looking back. As for Papoose, his silence is speaking volumes. No tweets, no statements, no interviews. In a media world addicted to oversharing, his refusal to explain has only deepened the mystery. Is it shame? Strategy? Or is he simply done explaining himself? We don't know. What we do know is that in this new chapter, Remy Ma isn't just missing, she's being erased. Maybe that's the real heartbreak. Not the betrayal, not even the replacement, but the erasure. To spend years building a love only to be excluded from the final act. That's a different kind of pain. And for Remy Ma, it seems the world has moved on without even offering her a goodbye. Meanwhile, Clarissa continues to post cryptic affirmations and motivational quotes, some of which fans think are veiled references to her new relationship. One read, "Sometimes the most powerful love is the one that finds you when you're no longer looking." Another simply said, "Protect your peace at all costs." And while the captions seem benign on the surface, the timing and context paint a different picture. What makes this entire saga even more painful is how familiar it feels. We've seen this story play out before, public love that crashes into private heartbreak. And while the BET Awards gave us a single, explosive moment, the reality is that this drama has been unfolding in shadows for months. The red carpet kiss was just the climax. The plot had been thickening behind the scenes. So where does that leave us? Was Papoose wrong? Is Clarissa a homewrecker? Did Remy see it coming? We may never know the full story. But in the age of social media, where perception is reality, the truth may matter less than the story people choose to believe. And right now, the story is clear. Papoose and Clarissa are together. And Remy? She's a ghost in the love story she helped build. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Be respectful. Be honest.